Open the door and go forward to achieve growth.
I like that.
BTS debuted on June 12,
2013.
7 members.
Hey yo, what's up? What's going on, man? It's your boy Chris right here, and welcome to SBG Entertainment, where we're all about gaming and entertainment, and it's just for you. Now today we got something special as always. We're checking out BTS, but this time it's going to be a little bit different. You know, usually we react to the music videos and things like that, performances. But now we're gonna really get some insight. We're gonna get some backstory on BTS. There's a video here, the introduction to BTS, and you know, I'm guessing that this is going to give us the origin story. It's pretty much let us know what these guys are about. You know, as you guys know, this is my favorite boy group right now, and you know, I really want to appreciate the art. I want to appreciate you know, each and every one of their stories, you know, how they came about. So I'm really excited to jump into this one, man, like seriously. So without further ado, let's jump into it, man. This is BTS, introduction to BTS. Wow. Of course we get hit with the ads. I'm excited for this one, man. I'm excited. BTS.
How many of you have heard of BTS?
Who is BTS and why are they so popular? BTS is a 7-member group from South Korea.
South Korea?
While the
Okay.
words boy band are often associated with the image of screaming teen girls, that is far from reality. First, there's nothing wrong with being a young person showing love for something you enjoy. But what if I told you about 24% are in their 20s, 28% are in their 30s, and 21% are in their 40s. Take a closer look at this age
Nice.
and
That's an
gender
interesting
demographic
chart.
for BTS's.
You know what? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. That chart that's showing the age demographics. Now, you would think, like, you know, BTS is a bunch of like 15, 16-year-old girls who love boy groups and stuff like that, but it's actually not, which is interesting to me because typically that's the audience that you see. You know, when you see the concerts, you see the teenage girls in the crowd and stuff screaming and crying for the group. You know, you see that type of thing, but it's crazy. Like, these guys have they got a very diverse
the sold ticket sales.
audience base.
Females ages 25 and up made 46% of web traffic, and 31% were males.
I'm in
BTS's
that
fans
31%.
named ARMY will often tell you BTS is not your typical boy band, and why? To get a better understanding, let us go back to the beginning. BTS was created by Big Hit Entertainment.
Shout out to Big
whose
Hit.
mission statement is
Okay.
music and artist for healing.
That makes
The
sense.
company, and namely their CEO, Bang Si-hyuk, wanted BTS to be sincere and genuine figures that people could easily relate to and grow with. Not immaculate idols groomed amid studio culture, but real boys who shared their authentic personalities and talents with the world.
All right, I want to stop right there really quick. I'll jump right back into it. So, you know, when I was watching these videos and reacting to these videos, I'm saying everything is so thought out. It was odd to me because everything was just so well planned and everything seemed to work. And we're barely into this video, and it's just showing me that this was all thought out. You know, they didn't just take random people from different places and just slap them together and hope it worked. This was all predetermined, it seemed like, which is good to see.
Which is why BTS stands for 방탄소년단, Korean for Bulletproof Boy Scouts.
Bulletproof Boy Scouts.
Bangtan meaning to be resistant to bullets, so it means to block out stereotypes, criticisms, and expectations that are aimed at adolescents like bullets, to preserve the value and ideals of today's adolescent. In 2017, BTS rebranded their name and logo representing their growth and maturity, extending the meaning to beyond the scene. The new door-inspired logo symbolizes youth who don't settle for their current reality and instead open the door and go forward to achieve growth.
I like that.
BTS
I like that.
debuted on June 12, 2013 with 7 members. RM, Jin,
2013 with 7
Suga,
members.
J-Hope,
Still got 7
Jimin,
members.
V, and
I gotta
Jungkook.
give props because
All
groups
7
don't last
members
that long
came from different
sometimes.
parts of Korea. So at first, living together in a small apartment was a challenge. Their CEO, Bang Si-hyuk, created a method for the boys whenever they got into an argument.
일단 싸워도 된다.
It's okay to fight. That's what's up, man. Because brothers fight. It happens.
마지막으로는 단
You know what? They put those guys together in an apartment, they said. What they should have done, they should have recorded everything. And it should have just been like a documentary style thing. But they probably did that, I'm not sure. But I think that would be cool to see. Them starting off in the apartment, you know, fighting, getting into it, making music, and getting the behind the scenes. Because that's what we like to see as fans. We like to see the behind the scenes.
Boys have come to love each other despite their difference in personalities, to the point where they'd feel incomplete with one member missing. They became each other's strength and support and formed a brotherhood.
제 머릿속에는 이렇게 멤버들이 있어야 뭔가 자연스러운데 그러니까 뭔가 내 핸드폰이나 지갑처럼 없으면 불안한 그런
See, it all makes sense now. It all makes sense. The chemistry has always been there. And it shows in their music. It shows in their creative. It just shows. It shows. You can't replicate that. You can't fake that. You can't. You just can't. You can't replicate that. They're really tight. And they really care about one another. That's amazing, man. I love to see it.
되게 유치하지만 그냥 운명이었던 거예요.
Their climb to the top may seem sudden to those who didn't follow their journey, but it was far from a walk in the park. BTS's company, Big Hit Entertainment, started off small and faced numerous hardships, even coming close to bankruptcy. Since Big Hit wasn't a large company at that time, they lacked the resources for promoting BTS.
Crazy.
Even getting the chance to debut was a fluke. Their debut performance opportunity.
See, and the best part about this is that
needed a filler
Big Hit
for someone else's spot.
They grew. Big Hit and BTS they grew together. They grew together.
And if they did,
because obviously Big Hit was struggling, it seems like. And so was BTS when they first started.
Or influence bigger companies had over.
Like I said, you cannot replicate this. You just can't.
They were often not
it's 100% real.
Variety shows, the company found their own
can't fake
way
this.
to communicate with their audience through platforms such as YouTube. By vlogging their journey, they allowed us to discover their personalities. They also created their own variety shows and often live streamed with fans.
See? They're doing live stream content. These guys are smart, man. They are smart. They're smart. I knew it wasn't just music, man. Producing content? I love this.
2 years of hard work and not knowing where they'd end up, they finally won their first music show award. Yet, as they grew in popularity, they were falsely accused of sajeki, which is when a company buys their own artist albums to boost sales for the charts. That's because people couldn't believe a group from a small company was selling well, ignoring the fact that a small company wouldn't have the resources to pull off such a scam. These were just a few of their hardships and struggles. I created a separate video highlighting their past hardships. I'll link that in my description box.
See, that's what happens, man. Like, when you're doing good things, when people don't believe in you and you make it to that level, they always try to find something in the background, like, the company got caught doing this, they got caught buying their albums and stuff like that. Jay-Z did that. Didn't Hov do I believe it was with Sprint. I forgot what album dropped, but didn't they like buy his albums or something like that, or was it some kind of package deal in order to boost record sales? I'm saying, like, whatever. Who cares? Who cares? And not saying that happened because they said they didn't, but who cares if that happened? Who cares? Doesn't matter. These guys are super talented. They're super dope, super creative. And how often do you see seven people together for this long and continue the uptrend continues? Like, you don't see that. So of course there's going to be hate. Of course there's going to be naysayers. Of course it's going to be they didn't do this, they did this. Of course it is, because we haven't seen it. I get it. Whatever.
Throughout the years, BTS were able to reach impressive milestones while continuing to sing in Korean. They shattered cultural language barriers with music and attracted
cultural language barriers. That's very, very important when it comes to being a musician.
By staying true to themselves while building a genuine connection with their fans from around the world. During an era where streaming numbers have gone up and traditional album sales have gone down, BTS has become an industry anomaly. Their latest album, Map of the Soul 7, released February 21, 2020, is the best-selling physical album
Best-selling
of the year.
physical album
And
of
they
the
sold
year.
over 500,000
And physical
copies
albums
in just
rarely
the
exist
United
nowadays.
States alone. The biggest kicker? Well, BTS did this without
No
a
bundles. I
bundle.
just talked about
What
packaging
does
and bundles and all that.
artists
They
would
didn't
buy
do it.
merchandise or
Hold on. Bundles. All these rappers, everybody, and look, no disrespect. I love rap. I come from rap. I like rap. Like, I rapped when I was in middle school. Like, we used to rap. Like, I'm a big fan of hip hop. I'm a big fan. The biggest fan. I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, rappers, artists, everybody doing this bundle stuff, right? Oh, you bundle, you get this, you get these t-shirts, you get these tickets, you get this, you get that. These guys, no bundles. No bundles. And that's to be respected in this music industry for a fact. That's to be respected. If you don't respect BTS for any other reason, respect them for that. Because I promise you, everyone's looking for a hack in order to sell more records, in order to get the billboards, in order to get the #1 album. Like, no, you offer like 50 million things with the album. Let's go, BTS. Look, my respect has grown tremendously. Tremendously.
sponsored tickets with the album's sales.
Look!
For example, a copy of an artist's album, digital or physical, would be included in every
Exactly.
t-shirt,
T-shirt,
sale or
tickets, like I said.
concert. These sales would count towards charting numbers.
Exactly,
Every
for the
time
bill-
you were tapped
exactly.
in the US
For the
to help
billboards.
sales figures
Just like I said.
and in effect climb up the billboard
Stop
charts.
gaming the charts.
In
Make
a
good music.
2019 New York Times article, they said about half the 39 titles that topped the charts last year were sold as part of ticket or merchandise bundles. Without the help of bundles and driven by the power of armies alone, BTS were able to beat a lot of historic records, such as Michael Jackson's 36-year record and the Beatles' 22-year record.
Check this out. The Beatles' 22-year record as the fastest group with the most #1 albums. Adele's 5-year record with most #1s on iTunes. Michael Jackson's 36-year record as #1 foreign artist, top 10? Or top 10? Celine Dion's 24-year record with 1 million pre-orders in Japan. No bundles. No bundles. Put some respect on my guys' names, please.
While these musical acts are famous around the world, Suga has said it's a great honor to be called the
Suga.
Beatles of the 21st century. At the same time, it's a bit pressuring to be called that.
Right.
We are BTS. We want to be the BTS of
Right.
the 21st
Right.
century.
They're BTS.
The
They're not the
members
Beatles.
themselves
They're
have
not the
always
Beatles.
been involved
They're
in their music
they're a
and
different
engaged
entity.
with their fans,
You don't have to
even
compare
before
them.
they officially
But I get
debuted.
it though. That's
From
just,
their debut album,
that's how we keep
Two
scoring the
Over
record
School
industry, in
in
the
2013
music industry.
to their most recent Map of the Soul 7. All 7 members have contributed as either writers and or producers on every album.
Mm-hmm.
All of BTS are associate members of the Korea Music Copyright Association. And as of August 2020, J-Hope, Suga, and RM were all promoted to full members of the association. They even create music that's released for free on SoundCloud.
Look, these guys
as
release
gifts
free
to
music,
fans.
man, on
Much of the
SoundCloud.
work touches on subjects like
Because they
mental
just
health,
love the craft.
youth and
They
female
love the craft.
empowerment,
They don't have to get
child
paid for it.
abuse, cyberbullying, self-love and development, and socio-economic injustices. Much of the work is also inspired by
These
past
boys got a
players
message that
and
they're getting
thinkers.
across, man.
Their latest series, Map of the Soul, incorporates psychological concepts by Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung. BTS is not afraid to use their platform to amplify underrepresented voices and issues, taking numerous risks with their career while receiving backlash from people in power.
All right, now look, these guys are clearly targeting socioeconomic issues. They're targeting those issues that people, all the issues we see. We see these happening. They're able to put this into music. Not only that, but it's good music. It's good. So in hip hop, they got something called conscious rap, right? Guys like Talib Kweli, guys like Lupe Fiasco, Common. granted, these are great artists, amazing artists, but they're probably never gonna hit the billboards like that. I mean, you know, Lupe Fiasco these guys got singles and stuff like that, but they're probably never gonna see numbers like this, and they're never gonna see influence like this because the music takes a hit when you talk about conscious subjects. Sometimes, well, for the most part, it does, right? A slow beat will come on, and then, you know, it's just conscious rap, it's just conscious music, you know, this woke music, which I love, by the way. But if it's boring and if it doesn't engage me, then what sense does it make? These guys are able to do that, which is very, very tough to do.
Power. BTS are also as charitable as they are talented. Throughout the years, members have been donating individually and as a group. BTS rarely publicize donations, so fans often
this
find
is
out
what
about
a
it if
real
media organizations
group should be
uncover
doing.
the details. One
This
of
is what a real
BTS's
boy group
few
should
public
be doing.
announcements was in
They're doing a
November
lot, man. I love this.
2017 for their Love Myself campaign. They partnered with UNICEF to create a campaign aimed at protecting children and teenagers from around the world, with the hope of making the world a
That's
better
what you do
place
when you
through
reach
music.
these levels. You start to
BTS
influence
and their
others. You
company,
influence the
Big Hit
youth.
Entertainment pledged
You get the
500
message out there.
million
You speak
Korean
for those
won
whose
and
voices aren't as
donated
big as yours.
3%
And that's
of
what
the
these guys are
income
doing.
from the sales of physical albums of the Love Yourself series, along with 6 other fundraising initiatives, including the Love Myself merchandise, where 100% of its proceeds were pledged to the cause.
Nice.
The Love Yourself series, which contained 3 albums total, sold over 7 million copies worldwide. On September 24, 2018, BTS was invited to deliver a speech about the Love Myself campaign at the United
These guys
Nations
got
General
invited to
Assembly.
the United
On
Nations General
January
Assembly.
15, 2020,
Where does that happen at?
Formula E announced their
For your
partnership
influence,
with
not just your
BTS
music,
to help
for your
combat climate
influence.
change.
It's a difference.
On June 3rd, 2020,
You can make
BTS
music, but can your
tweeted
music
their support
influence?
For Black Lives Matter. A few days later, Variety reported that BTS
Donates
and
$1 million
Big
to
Hit
Black Lives
Entertainment
Matter.
had donated $1 million.
That's dope,
to support
man.
the
That's
Black Lives
super
Matter
dope.
movement. When armies got wind of the news, they matched their $1 million donation in one day. Everyone's
Crazy.
What's crunching?
And they getting people to match their donations, man. This is amazing.
Now, these are just a couple of their acts of charity. With their socially conscious music, BTS created a new fandom culture that brings together fans from different national and racial identities.
That's
This
the thing,
led
they
to
have
the
a- they have a
emergence
fan
of
base
bilingual army
That's
volunteers who
they got fan base
translated
everywhere.
BTS
All
lyrics
types of
and videos in
backgrounds,
their
all types of
language almost
nationalities.
real time, making the content immediately available to non-Korean speakers. We may all speak different languages, but their music and their message connected people from around the world.
I didn't realize
with different ethnicities,
Saudi Arabia,
background,
Japan,
gender,
London,
and age.
US. I didn't
BTS
realize how much
has
influence
also
these guys
expressed
had.
their love
I just
and
didn't.
respect for ARMY countless of times, such as always mentioning them first during speeches, responding to fans on their social media app Weverse.
See, they talk to
showing
their fans because
appreciation
the
for
fans,
ARMY projects,
that's the support system.
halting rehearsals.
You
for
do
the
good for the
Muslim
fans are
prayers
gonna
in
love
Saudi
you back,
Arabia.
and they're gonna get your
The
message out there.
youngest member,
The fans are
Jungkook,
first for
even
any
got
artist. The
name
fans are first
tattooed on his
because without
hand.
the fans, then
Together with ARMY,
what are you
they
doing?
grew as individuals and as artists.
저는 굳이 영향력을 주는 거창하는 것에 안 원하고 그냥 저희를 보는 분들이
yep.
행복하고 웃을 수 있다면 그걸로
팬이란 게 진짜 뭘까 막 이런 생각을 가끔 많이 하거든요. 그리고 그 사람
The meaning of having fans, they're the reason we perform on stage. Like I just said, it's about the fans. You can't make this up. Like I'm watching this in real time. I'm like
결국 우리 그 사람들한테 진짜
it's all here.
저희 하나하나에 최선을 다해야 돼요.
간단하게 얘기해서는 가수를 하고 있는 어떤 제일 중요한 이유인 것 같아요. 저는 뭐 방송 활동도 물론 쉽지 않지만 진짜 콘서트는 그냥 제가 이 방탄소년단을 하고 있는 이유가 맞는 것 같아요.
The influence is
다행히
strong.
내가 원래 하고 싶었던 이 메시지 하고 싶었던 음악들을 하고 있어서 참 다행이라고 생각을 해요. 그러기 때문에 되게
그렇게 살고 있는 거야. 긍정적인 에너지를 줘서 일단 이
What a
일을
blessing that has to be able to put your music out there
이 일을 사랑하고 너무 좋아하는
and
게
influence that many people from that many places.
하기 싫고 실증이 나고 하면은 무대 위에서도 나타나기 때문에 이 일을 굉장히 사랑하기 때문에 내가 무대 위에서 퍼포먼스를 할 수 있고 노래를 할 수 있고
Boys love what they do, man. They love the influence. They love the influence. That's how I knew it was something different about them, how they was moving and just how they reacted together. It was something different, man. It was something different. I see it now. I see it.
여러분을 저희를 알아봐 주신 여러분들이라면 여러분의 꿈이 아니더라도 여러분의 삶, 여러분의 인생의 언젠가 저희의 존재가, 저희의 음악이, 저희의 무대가, 저희의 사진, 영상이 여러분한테 아주 조금이라도 아픔이 100이라면 그 100을 99, 98, 97로 만들어줄 수 있다면 그걸로 저희의 존재의 가치는
Yeah, man. And yeah, if the music can help you just a little bit,
for Army has also
then they
helped
did
them
their
decide
job.
on re-signing another 7-year contract with Big Hit Entertainment. They mentioned doing it for their fans.
Stay with
and
Big
not
Hit,
for
guys.
money.
Stay with Big Hit.
So
They got
while
y'all.
people
They
often
started y'all.
discredit
Y'all started
BTS's
together.
talent, likening their popularity to superficial aspects that come with the image of a boy band. It is their development of personalities and sincerity towards their art and their fans that made their fandom the size and reach that it has become. I hope people will come to realize that BTS is more than just their singing and their dancing skills. They're not just performers, but artists who have
Influencers.
healed and inspired
They are
millions of people
influencers.
around
That's
the
what
world.
they are, influencers.
For a deeper dive into BTS, please refer to these websites, apps, and ARMY accounts to stay updated. We're also working on more video projects and a website, so stay tuned.
BTS Army. You know what these guys, man, these guys need to come out with a cryptocurrency. They'll kill it. But anyway, man, yo, wow. That just put my respect for BTS at a whole new level. These guys are about influence. They're about, you know, give you that conscious music, but in a way that you can enjoy it. And you can't fake this type of love. You can't fake this type of creativity. You can't fake any of this. You just can't. You just can't, man. You can't. You know, I think they really found a recipe here for success. And what does success look like for them? Influence. How other people feel about the music. How other people feel about the causes they fight for. Like, yeah, you don't. These guys are one in 10 million, 100 million. Seriously, man. And we have to give them their flowers while they're here. While we have all 7 of them, we have to, you know, we have to show our respect to the art, to the craft, and to the influence that they're able to bring for millions and millions of people. You know, so yo, let's give BTS their flowers, yo. Let's stream their music. Let's pump it up, man. Let's pump it up. Let's fan out. You know, there's nothing wrong with fanning out. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you guys see me react to these videos. I'm going crazy and fanning out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a guy. I don't care. I don't care. Like, I appreciate the art. You know, I appreciate what these guys put forward. And now that I know the type of influence they have and what they do behind the scenes, I'm impressed, man. Love these guys, yo. But anyway, man, that wraps it up, man. SBG Entertainment. Make sure you stay tuned. Show some love. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All that fun stuff, man. It's your boy, Chris. Yeah, man. With that being said, I'm out of here. Again, show BTS some love. That's our guys. And I'll see y'all soon, man. Peace.